Right, and here we have, after we've just got our breath back, Hannah.
I know.
Golden goal classic, and congratulations to the Burnside Bears.
Insane.
Just a couple of things. We just some clarification on that straight red card. So there was obviously the body contact came through, but when the ball went out of bounds, there was some body contact that went on. They both came together, and supposedly the red card was given because Amy turned around and gave
Little old slash.
Little old slash. So a straight red card.
Yep.
And again, we were on a different angle there. And as I've said, spoke to Tammy, and that actually makes a lot of sense because that's not what we saw.
No.
And fair enough, they are right on the spot, and you don't see too many straight reds given.
No, you don't.
So.
And that was certainly a big factor in that upset of Burnside taking that win. And apologies for the camera right now. We're just readjusting and sorting it out prior to this game. But we're looking at some nice bugs on the Glenelg.
They haven't paid to be down here tonight, so they're getting live free action, just like you are on LSA TV back in your home. And we didn't go through a score prediction in this game here, Hannah.
No, not yet.
Like last time, as I said, Brighton came out the blocks really hard. I think it was about 8-0 last time. So I don't think we're going to see that.
Yeah, it took a while for Glenelg Seahawks to get on the board 2 weeks ago down at the Bomber Dome, but I guarantee they're out here tonight with a lot more to prove. They would love a straight run into that grand final. Obviously, after that upset, well, I guess we'll call it an upset, with Burnside taking out the Blue Warriors, could we be in for another upset tonight?
And here we go. Taylor Mangan just being sent to the boundary because with the stick check. So she's going to bring another stick out. And Trish just, or maybe she's just going to fix that. We've seen a bit of this later in the year. Obviously,
yeah, we
spoke
have,
about it with the mesh sticks.
Yeah.
And the breeze just picked up a little bit here
behind us. It did, getting a little chilly.
And you know
Put on my LSA TV jackets.
And don't you look good in it, the PM. And big shout out to our new cameraman who's just blowing in. Christian is up there, braving the elements, which is actually quite nice out here tonight. But big thank you to Braden Munn for doing the first game. And we will be into this game very, very quickly as we see the wind just pick up. Is there any rain behind it? And we're about to, very soon, I think, be joined by... in commentary here, Hannah.
Quick shout out to start with. Maddie Copeland is watching again, and I gave you a shout out last game, Mads. I don't know if you were on, but shout you out again. Mads has just come out of her knee surgery today, so wishing her all the best for a speedy recovery. All of our love is with you, Mads, and hope you're doing well. Yeah, speedy recovery wishes for you.
But for now, semi-final number 2, the 214s go battle Morrison against Doster. And that is 1 to the Glenelg end. Kicks it down there to Haynes. And a little push. So Glenelg getting the first opportunity here. And I'm sure they've come out to play Glenelg. As we see the ball kicked up the top there. Kicks it to Laura Evans, who kicks it over to Jess Morrison.
Jess Morrison. Back up to Evans.
And Jess Morrison has certainly been in scoring form for the Glenelg Seahawks. As we see Laura Evans under plenty of pressure. That wind really just started to pick up behind us. You might even hear that in the effects mic here, Hannah. I might even have to put my jacket back on in a minute. And normally when the breeze picks up like that and the cool comes down by about 5 degrees, there might be some rain with it. So...
hopefully not.
Let's hope not. We could get wet because it's coming right behind us.
Mortimer takes a step under. A lot of pressure there.
And that ball
just a high pass over Evans.
And that one
will be a turnover.
To stay in,
Ooh.
But flicked out. So that ball is just tapped out there. Mel Williams getting in the game from the offensive third, just knocking that one out. And the ball will be in Brighton's stick, and they will have their first opportunity. That's not what the Glenelg coaching staff will want to see with that.
No.
Oh, and that one is in the back of the cage. Shot had there. But that is going to be a Glenelg ball. So as Carly took that one out of the back, I think she got checked as well. So ball to be won as we see Jess Morrison pop up, the 214s. They've done battle a fair few times this year. And you see Hayley Fuss just with Jess Morrison. Jess Morrison has been on the track just doing lots of work with that Aussie.
Yeah, loads
side.
of work. We've been chasing our zone sixes for the sprinting, and that's really starting to pay off as we can Jess Froud on the corner there. Defended tightly by Thorne.
And
A lot of pressure there. Kicks it to Morrison. Guarded by Doster.
so Morrison, she will
Steps under,
she will
finds
give an
a spot.
Oh, great crash there, but nothing, nothing called there. So let him play. Big semi-final. Ball picked up.
Doster picks it up, but gets the call there.
Well, I thought Jess Morrison ran into a push down the end there, and that one not picked up, but that one was. So, and we are joined by LSA's own Mr. Linton Arscott. Linton, commiserations, mate. Went to, obviously, golden goal. You can't ask for more than that, but didn't go your way tonight.
Nah. It's a bitter pill to swallow, mate. I tell you, that was, it was pretty hard game, actually. You know, we had a lot of shots, but just didn't put the ball away.
Yeah, look, you did have your opportunities, and Burnside obviously playing that extra man down in their defence to stop your real transition from the centre draws.
Yeah, I didn't think that really worked in their favour that much at all, because I think we had about 30 shots that, you know, we hit the goalie or we threw it into a stick. So it wasn't good shot selection, but you know what? I take my hat off to the Woodville team. You know, they got together for 2 trainings before the season started, and you know, with a lot of young kids in that team, and they're just going to grow on the experience out of today's game. So, you know, even though it hurt to lose, but you know, we're still pretty proud of the group.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
They've been
absolutely.
together for 2 weeks.
So Abby Thorne with the ball here. Good save.
Big save from Evans.
And we've seen that all night from all goalies. And Eddie Williams just not picking the ball up there, but great
Thorne
work
grabs it.
from Thorne.
So a bit of razzle-dazzle up and down both ends, but nothing in the goals yet. So Brighton looking to bring it down and behind.
So ball down the back, now up the top with Eddie
Rhoda Williams.
She's just copped a check going across the body as Karen Mortimer brings it up. I believe she was named the Glenelg Club champion last week.
Yes,
Their
do believe so.
little club championship they have with all grades and all players. So congratulations to Karen. Had an outstanding season. And
Ella Drury bringing the ball down. Got a check from Mel Williams. They've managed to keep it. Checked again.
Oh, great
Picked up by Eloise Rowe.
And if she can
Looking to bring it down, but there's a lot of Glenelg down here, so they'll probably bring it to settle down, bring it behind the cage.
So, Lip, who do you reckon on this one, having seen the first couple of minutes?
I'm gonna say Brighton by 5. I think it'll
5?
be close.
Yep.
Closer. I think if Carly Evans can have a blinder, it could be anyone's game, really.
And a tangle of sticks there from Borovnik on Doster. And Doster really did a heap of work a couple of weeks ago. When
Yeah, she was major.
So ball with Doster on the left-hand side.
Free position here, so looking to get Brighton on the scoreboard early. Kicks it down to Rowe.
Little shovel shot down low. And Rowe with the first of the night on the Brighton side. So they are 1-0. And we see here on the Living Choice instant replay. Anna?
Nice little look there by Doster.
Yeah, Doster keeping her head up, finds Rowe, who manages to get that twirl on the stick down low for a bottom left shot on Carly.
Nothing like the old twatter. A little shovel shot.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Used to warm the goalies up like that, Lent, I reckon, didn't we?
Yeah, that's it.
So, ball back in the centre. The two 14s going up against each other again, and that wind really has picked up down
It
here.
really
It
has.
was a glorious night earlier.
It was beautiful.
I was
actually
actually sweating.
I took the jacket off because
I was sweating over there. It might have been because the game was pretty close as well, but it was like really warm.
I was much the same. I didn't know whether it was the weather or I was within a metre of Hannah. And, you know.
Well,
God.
She has that on, people, I hear.
Oh, God.
So, ball down. Oh, that's nearly gone
Save.
through.
That's a great save by Carly.
Great save by Carly Evans. She wouldn't have been expecting that one. And ball coming back the other way, and Dana Johnson.
Johnston legging it down the right-hand side.
She has got some pace about her, has Dana Johnson.
Finding Beckett. Taking it behind.
So Glenelg down, and obviously Susie Lane in the cage for Brighton. She's got a big job
Some
to
two-man work here.
But dodging,
Mortimer and Morrison.
the problem is they're getting to the player and dodging on the one spot rather than dodging
early.
on the move. And Indy Williams just knocking that one down. It's going to be a
That'll
pre-check.
be-
And good work from Indy, and she's off to the races now too. And Indy, good work there from Karen
Brilliant
Mortimer,
check from Karen Mortimer.
who kicks it back up. There's a overlap here. They've got numbers, have the bays if they move the ball forward.
Morrison, Beckett down on the corner.
Didn't look up.
And but again, a push there as Morrison just pops that one to the left of the goals for the first real shot of the night for the Bays. And the ball, as we said, girls
Going for another
having to do their own
runner.
work. Well, it worked in the first game, didn't it? Because Burnside seemed to chase all the balls and ended up getting up by a goal. So have we got another one on her hand? Have we got another golden goal cracker in the second set?
We may well.
So, again, they're just not, obviously,
Moving your feet.
not moving the feet well enough if you're getting the ball knocked down like that. So, Mortimer looking for that little two-man game up the top here. Just steps down. Looks inside. Good work there from Williams.
Finds Evans at the top.
Steps inside. Karen Mortimer says thank
bang.
you. And you don't have to give Karen too much of a look. And Laura Evans up the top just puts her hand up and goes, I think I got the assist on that.
Yep.
As we see here on the Living
replay.
Choice. Talk us through this one, Lip.
Was a nice little feed here by Laura. Just a little dodge on the left, and Karen backdoored her player a little bit too. It's unusual for Indy Williams to get backdoored there.
Yeah,
So I think she
and-
was watching sort of Laura to see if she was driving at the same time and took her eyes off that split second, and you can't do that with Karen.
No, she's such a threat on that back door, and she doesn't need much space, as you said, Tony. So, like, as soon as you give her that step, that's enough. And as you saw there, she can generate so much power, and that placement is just amazing.
So certainly a little different to the game we had 2 weeks ago where it was about 8-0 at this time.
For sure.
It seemed like at about the 8-minute mark of the first quarter. We've got a 1-1 game here on the Living Choice scoreboard. It is Brighton 1, Glenelg 1. And the winner of this heads off to the big dance for what has been a really up and down tumultuous 2020.
Doster getting a step inside,
Doster
left hand, tries that
offside.
bounce shot.
And they will get the ball back here, the Brighton Bombers.
You know what? It's pretty smart doing a bounce shot out there because it is pretty hard.
Well, we saw one early on.
Yeah.
The first shot down the other end here on Addie, which bounced almost on her feet and ended up under the top bar inside. So they're really looking at that two-man game here, aren't they, Brighton? Doster, Williams, and looks over, and there we go.
Finds Rowe for
Rowe.
a second already.
Well, she's marked that on her jersey because she's got a 1 and a 1, and that's what she's got in the first quarter so far, a 1 and a 1 as Hannah puts them on our scorecard. So 2 goals there for Eloise Rowe, and she is up for the fight tonight, and she's putting her hand up early for the Living Choice Player of the game.
Another backdoor there on Talia Fitzner as well. Just watching the ball instead of with the head on the swivel, watching your player and the ball. So, and you can't give Eloise Rowe enough too. You know, for a young
very
player,
similar to
for a
Karen.
young player with her left and right is unbelievable.
Well, you
player.
see there, she had the little shovel first, the backhand shovel, and that one there, just a great cutting and
Great finish as well.
really good finish, and not much you can do on the doorstep, although that's where a lot of these shots come from in the women's game.
Yep.
So the 2-14s doing battle again in the centre here. Morrison versus Doster. Karen Mortimer waiting off the back here with Abby Thorne, but Doster just went, yeah, I'll grab that myself. Thanks, Ab. And Doster coming down at pace. Certainly defence needs to come to her. Pops it over the other side there to Mangan. Mangan kicks it down the back, and we're going to have a 3-second call here.
on Karen.
So, and not too much damage done there, really, when the ball's out the back. But she has to come out to the side here, and she'll be chasing Zeph Williams in, as Zeph Williams has the ball down the back. Brighton looking to set something up early into this play, as Doster down the back just kicks it there to Indy Williams. Indy Williams fires that one to the right, and that one's going out of bounds, and
Another save.
Brighton will bring it back in. So Carly doing a good job here as we have a 2-1 game. And as I said, the winner of this off to the big dance for 2020.
The COVID Cup.
And we are very grateful for South Australian government and LSA as a whole for doing what they do with this great sport to have been able to have this. As Indy Williams says, I'm grateful because I'm about to put one on the board and it's about to be 3-1.
Just walk through the defence then. With too much ease in for Indy Williams.
So just a little bit of space that Indy created herself. We see her on the living choice replay.
Yeah, we'll see on the replay. She manages to get past Karen here, and those slides do come, but they come from the top side, so she still has the space right on the doorstep of the goal. So able to get that finish and get it straight past Carly.
And the little two-men game they're playing, that's just giving them enough space to be able to get past and just create a little bit of
defensively there, those girls on the bottom corner have got to go.
There's
no point just standing there.
Yeah, those slides came from the top of the
you
fan, and once
slide.
she's underneath, she's already through.
You can't slide on a player when she's already past you.
Yeah.
So the girls on the bottom corner have got to move.
Yep. So we've got a change up in the middle here. Drury is into the middle.
Looking to disturb Doster. She is a big threat in the draw.
I think
and Doster
Glenelg should be going defensive.
Kicks it out to herself. But good work there from Drury. Ball still here to be won. Glenelg with an opportunity. Laura Evans and Drury
looking like
they're fighting hard here. Pre-check might have been there. And that's going to go the way of the Bombers as well.
There.
So they're getting the rub at the moment. And they're doing that by going in hard.
I think Glenelg are going to mix it up in the centre draw and put two back.
It was
one on the side more.
Yeah.
Then that way, because Doster draws to herself.
She draws to herself.
Or to the 50.
Yeah.
But she also draws those two players and kicks it back the other way and has those opportunities, which she's done all year. So, yeah, they'll tighten that up by the look of it, Glenelg, and not giving her the space to run into.
And I think they've got to put both players down defensive side.
And Mangan looks. Indy Williams, great check from Karen Mortimer. That's another very
ground ball to be won.
dangerous
but that's gone straight into the stick of Doster.
Manages to pick that up. Big swipe there from Evans. Finds Fuss in the middle, but just wide.
And that is going to be a
goalie ball.
No, that's going to
Zephyr Williams.
Zeph getting the ball out. So looks like Brighton will stay because no one really is heading down the ground. So it looks like Brighton may have been first on there. As Zeph Williams will pick the ball back up. Carly seeing another shot there from Doster and steps around.
Easy.
Big save again from Evans. Ball out to the outer side, but Mel Williams. Oh no, is that? Sorry,
Indy Williams,
sorry,
yeah,
can't
still
see behind
picking it up.
Can't see behind the truck there.
Kicks it to Sister Zeph, looking to work it behind. Again, working that two-man game and getting those cuts from the top.
So
working together, flip to Indy.
Zeph to Indy. She's got Zeta on her.
Mismatch. Yeah.
Massive mismatch there in the defensive end. Looks inside, kicks
Finds
it to Mangan. Big save
Big
again.
save from Evans.
And Evans looks down, pops
Finds
it out.
Brovnik out on the right-hand side.
She's got Fitzner, and Fitzner has some motors if she can, if she needs her.
Hot on pursuit, Fuss and Mangan.
Barogdick, and she
that
can.
little stick check.
And she can go.
Clock's on, she can't go.
Oh no, good spot there, H.
Otherwise a turnover.
Otherwise a turnover. So Froud down to Fitzner.
So
Glenelg will be looking to try and get another quick one here, but it looks like the quarter is done.
Dun, dun, dun. And it's going to be a 3-1 lead to Brighton over Glenelg in the first or second semi. Winner of this goes through the grand final.
Yeah.
Good luck to both of them. 3-1.
3-1, yeah. Eloise Rowe with two early there. That nice backdoor cut in that low flick back shot. And then Williams with another great backdoor. And Mortimer with the one for Glenelg, which was also another backdoor. So common theme there.
The back door.
Yeah, the backdoor, the cutting, the movement is what's really going to work for both of these teams tonight. And that defense has got to step up on both sides to keep those players locked out.
So as coaches, I'll ask you first, Lip. What are Glenelg saying to their team right at this point? They're 3-1 down. You know, they got their blown away the last time they played 2 weeks ago. What are they talking now?
I think Stewie Robb would be really pushing the ground balls and the intensity out there at the moment. Glenelg on those ground balls aren't there at the moment. And the other thing is, I think defensively, he'd be getting them to crash a lot earlier. Because with Indy Williams and Eloise just getting through so easy there, you just got to crash. You just got to take the opportunity and just go crash. And if they get the pass off and they score a goal, it doesn't matter. But you've got to make sure that the intensity is there defensively as well. But ground balls are the big thing too.
Yep. And Hannah, you're the coach of Brighton now. What are they saying? 3-1 up at the quarter. Tricia's happy?
I think she's happy. I think she'd definitely be saying to still keep it settled, push that fast break, but only on the high percentages. Once it is down there, and if those high percentages haven't come off, settle down for that two-man game that works so well for them.
Perfect. All right. You know what else is perfect? Our sponsors.
Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque location only 30 minutes from the Adelaide CBD, where you are just a stroll away from local shops and facilities and close to Brighton Beach and its seaside attractions. Imagine luxury living and 5-star facilities, a place that values your independence and offers a wide variety of lifestyle options. A place for you to call home. Welcome to Living Choice Woodcroft, a fully accredited village in southern Adelaide. Living Choice Woodcroft, where you have the choice of luxury and the luxury of choice. For more information on how you can become part of our community, please call 1800 502 524 or visit livingchoice.com.au. Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque...
And we can see, just as the camera swings around there.
Swings back around to the field.
Great spot to be sitting up the top there in the Glenelg Lacrosse Club, just overlooking this beautiful game and the beautiful night, as Hannah just gives them a quick wave up the top there. I
don't think I was recognised.
You don't? Everyone recognises you, Hannah.
Jeez.
I recognise you. I saw you waving. I just didn't wave back. So ball back in the centre here with the 2-14s. And
man.
Icky Voisey to set them this time.
Well, I'm going to tell you now, this ball that Dosta's going to get is going to come towards us.
Coming out towards us. She's going to
coming out on a 50.
Yep.
I agree.
She's going to gain it herself.
I back up that bet.
Grab it herself, draw two, pop one over the side, and Brighton have a fasty.
It'll still come to the 50, but it'll be to herself, though. Oh, see?
Yeah.
Good work from Ella Drury, though. She's just...
Jess Morrison.
She just...
Jess
Sorry, that was Jess Morrison. Sorry. I... apologies there,
a lot of scrap on that ground ball, but it will be Brighton ball.
And another pre-check there, and the ball going the way of the Brighton Bombers.
Indy Williams looking to push down here, quick on this fast break.
Oh, shot on the twist and turn. But Carl Evans was all over that one. And how many saves has Carly had now?
That was her 7th for this game, so playing a big game so far, being massive for Glenelg here.
And down the other end, Susie Lane, I don't think she's had a shot at her. But
she's
had one?
She's had the one.
But that was the score.
Yep.
Yeah. So certainly Brighton putting the more scoreboard pressure on at the moment. Just kicks that one over the top. That could be a crunch there to Morrison. Morrison's got Froud just on the inside of her, but looks up. And Williams, so that's got to be, in the first game, that was being called all the time. That was
a red card
that
in
was
the first game.
Anyway, ball coming back the other way. And
O'Malley with the ball in the middle. That'll be a swipe across.
Now, tell me in defence, the girls with their stick on a horizontal when someone runs into it. Should be a barge. Yeah? Yep. Okay. So back to the game now. O'Malley kicks the ball over and she kicks it down to Doster. So it's hard sometimes. And they, these ladies with the umpiring do a fantastic job. But, in the first game, that was called a bit.
Fuss on the 45, hotly guarded by Drury. Look, finds a way over.
Dazzle, that's pop the
that
bubble.
Will be, that will be a big pop at the bubble.
So, and she takes it quickly and goes on, and Hayley Fuss doesn't even think about it. She says, look, while everyone's getting set, I'm going to play that really quick game.
Start.
And you can see here on the Living Choice Instant Replay, as Glenelg were just starting to get settled. She was given the ball.
Oh, bang.
And she just goes.
Well, there could have been another penalty there.
Could have been another one there from Drury.
Should have been a penalty, but the advantage
Let him play.
played. That's unusual as well.
So we've got a 4-1 game here in the second quarter. And Brighton just starting to edge this game out. Early
Yeah,
in the
working
second.
up to a 4-1 lead now. So
It'll come to the 45 again here. I just don't.
Karen
understand-
just
oh, you're
sneaking.
sneaking around.
Karen's
yeah, that's
just
good.
sneaking.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Just get her the opportunity.
Dosta
I don't
may
mind
try
that.
to bring it to
Yeah, I don't
herself
mind that,
now.
though. Yeah, but that makes Dosta have to change what she wants to do in the
So
centre
now
as
she
well.
can come out front to Thorn, but she's had to make her do something different.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, and that's
Any variation that Glenelg can do to try and change up what happens in the middle, I think would do them worlds of good.
And you've got to do that. So she's going back now to original, and I bet you Dosta comes out to the 50 again. You watch. She could
I'd
prove
start
me
to-
wrong this time, but
and I'd start to. She's gone out
Oh.
front
She
again.
has gone out front.
Straight-
Great pick up there from Thorn.
She's gone out straight in the front to Abby Thorn, and
Bring it down the right-hand side. Got her space. Dosta free in the middle. Kicks it behind. Mel Williams. Pick there from Eloise Rowe. Up to Indy. Mel cutting through. So Indy's got space on this left-hand dodge here. Takes it.
good pressure there
Great
from
pressure.
Laura Evans, and the double there from Borovnik. As the ball kicks back out up the top, Taylor Mangan. Oh no, sorry, Abby Thorn
Abby
has the
Thorn.
ball. All this blonde hair waving around out there.
Kicks it to Williams. Looks to go under again, but Evans guarding her very well.
There's the pick. Steps down, and Rowe already has 2 on the board. As ball comes back up the top here to Fuss, the scorer of the last goal, to bring it out to a 4-1 lead here on the Living
Pick coming
Choice.
from Rowe. Tries to take top side.
Oh, good feed inside. A little backhand there from Mel Williams. She says, Eloise, anything you can do, I can do better from a top position.
old school.
And
Mel will be liking the old school stuff.
And Mel just getting that shot on cage, but just going to the left slightly. And
Backed up by Indy.
hey, she knew where Mum was shooting. And again, Mel Williams just under massive pressure there from
Good
Zada
defense.
Boatwright. Indy up against Eloise, just steps inside. Good save again there from Evans. And that ball is out the back again, and Mel gets it this time.
Mel's gone for a jog.
So, Mel to bring the ball back in. She has Zada Boatwright on her. And
Walking it in, settling it down.
Just
Brighton looking like they have a stack at the top right corner here, looking for some cuts.
we're going to have a 3
There'll be a
seconds
3-second
here.
call on Jess Morrison,
So
possibly,
that
yeah.
must have been for going through the...
Going through the circle. So
I
Ella
was
Drury's
gonna
popped
say
down
she
now.
was defending her, so
She
moving.
was defending
Yeah,
her and
so
moving, so...
It must have been through the circle.
must have been
'cause
through
you
the
couldn't
circle.
have gone for 3 seconds there.
No, they were both moving too
Yeah.
quick. Anyway, ball up the top. Fuss, she has one already. She's got on the board. She got a few the other week. She would like to back that up, no doubt. And she still keeps going, does Hayley Fuss. Turns around, kicks it down to Williams. Williams.
Stack still up the top right side, sort of settling it out now. Up to Rowe. Flips it to Thorn.
Thorn now with the ball. Kicks it
Down
down,
to
Dosta.
Dosta.
Dosta normally finds herself on the scoreboard in most
Still like these
games.
matchups.
She won't mind that matchup at all.
Yeah.
And
There's space here.
setting. Good double. Nice hold. Draws 2. Steps back inside. There goes Dosta. And that is
Big
going
save
to
from
be
Evans.
a
Bubble pop.
bubble pop.
Yeah.
Yep. As Nikki just tells us that that one got a bit close. So Dosta just doing her best work. She always seems to do her best work when she's under a lot of pressure. And she's been
Last time she made this feed, and Brighton have stacked this bottom left corner on the fan here, so bets on it'll be a
Hayley
feed to
Fuss.
one of them.
Eloise Rowe just sitting down the bottom.
Oh.
Oh, good pressure there from Jess Morrison.
And that
There's
will
gonna
be
be
a
a push.
flag.
Okay, we're good with that one. So the two 14s coming together.
Yep.
Didn't make 28. They tried to make this 14 into a 7 there by cutting her in half. So Dosta
shot.
steps inside. Bang, big save again from Evans. And certainly keeping the Glenelg girls in the game at the moment is Evans. And Eloise Rowe, she says, you can have the ball here, Mel, because I'll be on the end of it very, very shortly. So Rowe
Mel looking to come around this corner. Rowe cutting through.
Steps in the other side.
Finds O'Malley.
And O'Malley just pops that one down the bottom corner. Not much that Evans could do with that one. And we're out to a 5-1 game here on Living Choice scoreboard and the Living Choice instant replay.
See here, Mel bringing it down that left corner. Colleen getting a backdoor cut there and managing to fake and finish.
Just left Ella Drury a
getting,
bit in her
getting
weight
a step
there.
on Ella Drury. There was a pick there from another one of the Brighton girls. So they've been doing that 2-game, that picking, that movement really, really well. And that's where it does become dangerous. They are really good at taking those shots with pressure there and not that much space, and they can finish them.
It's almost that box 2-man game with the picking up the top.
But I also think Glenelg got to be smarter because Mel Williams is the general down there and she always looks to feed. So Glenelg should be pushing Mel Williams.
They're pressing,
making it,
putting pressure.
Push her under her. Yep. Don't allowing her to have that easy feed. And that's all Brighton do. They sit down there, get her at X feeding and make the defence turn and the goalie have to turn. And
So Morrison here against Thorne, or was it Morrison against Doster to start, but Morrison under massive pressure picks it up. Good little
kicks it out
flick
to Evans, down to Mortimer.
And they've got numbers here,
Johnston
Glenelg,
in the
if she
middle.
wants to go.
Oh.
Steps inside, just drops the handle,
Fumble.
but that could work.
Picked
pick it
up
up.
by Nikki Haynes. Hot on there, covered by Doster. Bit of a check there, which forces it down.
And we're
crunch time.
There we go. So ball back to Brighton here. Goes to Varga. Kicks it on.
Across to Brokenshire.
And there's a race on there, and I don't know. I haven't seen Adalia run, but I know that I've seen Dana Johnson run, and she nearly picks that off in the centre there. Kelly McDonald good enough to get the ball back. Nice feed down to...
Long bomb down to O'Malley. Kicks it down to Rowe on the corner, who'll be looking to take Drury on this circle finish.
They've cleared space on the backside here. Good work there from Drury, though, as we're going to have a push, and she's able to have the free spot. No.
Because she didn't stop.
She won't get that free
start. She didn't stop.
Yep, fair enough. Good call. And Drury just needed to stop and then go.
Yep.
So Drury with the ball. Feeds it all the way down there to Gilbert. And Gilbert has Fitznut running on the outer side here.
Lots of pressure. Brighton looking to turn back, slow down, but Gilbert gets in front.
So, and the two of them on pressure. That's what we've known from the Brighton Bombers all year in the women's.
For sure.
Especially with those rides. They have always had two on, and they work exceptionally hard, which has been a big reason that they have turned a lot of balls over in this midfield and sent it back. But a good work there from the Seahawks to get that one out and into their offense. And it's not an understatement to think that they probably want to get one on the scoreboard at the moment. A push there, ball comes loose, still loose, and that is going to go to
Doster,
the Bombers as well. So nothing going right for the Seahawks at the moment.
Too many turnovers, and you can't.
Up to Brokenshire, over to O'Malley.
Turn over the ball here because it could get down the other end and hurt you.
Yep.
So they've
got to make the most of all of those possessions. Especially
with the limited opportunity they've had in the offensive end.
It's been really controlled by Brighton tonight.
So
Indy Williams looking to work. Great check there by Mortimer.
So Karen just looks.
O'Malley in the middle.
Pick up from O'Malley. And if Colleen
gets a step underneath,
family
brings it back out. Yeah.
Over in the States. Big shout out to them. I know her dad always gets up at some ungodly hour over there in the morning at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning to watch Colleen. So big shout out to the O'Malley clan.
Zephyr takes this corner, brings it out, finds Doster at the top. Great take.
And you know what? Doster took that at the top of the arc, and I can tell you, you know where else you get top of arcs?
By Brody Brovnik.
Great hustle by Brody Brovnik. That's a turnover that Glenelg need right now. They need, with not long left in this second term, they need this ball down their offense, making the most of it.
And taking it right at the peak.
Oh,
O'Malley just
absolutely insane.
snatching that. And I do hope her family are watching because that was outstanding. She's given an opportunity down here. And you can't give too many opportunities to Doster.
A yellow card here.
Going to have a yellow card here, and that is Karen Mortimer, who has a yellow. So, again, she's a great player as Karen Mortimer and goes really hard at the contest. So she's now got to watch that for that second yellow. And I know she won't give an inch, Karen. But you know who else doesn't give an inch? And that's the Brighton offense at the moment.
Yeah.
As we see over here.
The Glenelg defense having to work really hard to cover all of these. Brighton girls moving a lot.
Bang.
O'Malley.
Hits the bar, that one.
Tink.
And tink. And you know what? If you might need that fixed with the speed of O'Malley, hit that. And if you need your fixing around your house, get in touch with Traditional for your verandas, carports, roofing and guttering. And also our other major sponsor, Living Choice. But if you get in touch with Traditional, they will look after you on tradvc.com.au as we have a free space there on 83763639. Tell them LSA sent you. Tell them the PM sent you.
Oh, yeah.
And they will look after you even more. Indy Williams
looking to take it in and finds it at the top.
Quality young women's player is Indy Williams. And she pops one away, and we can see here on the Living Choice instant replay.
Just takes those couple of steps, manages to protect the stick from those defenders coming from behind her, and a nice top shelf finish.
And we've got a timeout called here by the Glenelg Seahawks, I believe. And the clock is about to come on the field as well, by the look of it. So Trish would be really happy with the work rate of her Brighton Bombers women. And I'm sure they would be talking about what we can do in the offensive end to actually have some offense for the Seahawks at the moment. Limited time left in this second here at the beautiful GLC. Again, that rain has seemed to go away, and my weather predictions with the wind coming up and it cooling down and the rain following certainly isn't on here. About as good as my game predictions. See, I would have normally gone OT with my prediction, Lib, and I didn't. I went against it. I had you 12-9 tonight. Thought I was on. PM had you by 6.
It would have been about 16 if we should.
But, yeah. But in this game, Brighton just having the edge at the moment. It is 6-1. So the last time these two teams met, I think it was 15-5 or 13-3. Or there was a big margin between the two sides.
Big deficit.
All I know that I got the money.
You did get the money.
You did indeed.
You did. You were on fire that night. But
you nailed it.
Yeah. Well, I've said 5.
You're on the money right now,
right
but we're
now.
only
what are you saying?
not
Turn
even
the lights
half
out?
time.
Turn the lights out.
Turn all the lights out.
Power failure. Probably what's going to happen at Adelaide Oval tomorrow night.
Oh, that was a prelude. Marty's trying to tell me that was my second song for the evening in the contract, but it really wasn't.
Oh, and trying to switch it up in the centre here. So Drury taking one now against Doster.
And
again, like you said, trying to...
Doster's just given her the little head nod there, and she says, I'm going to kick it out this side, and I'm going to pick it up. So Glenelg are going to be probably a little smarter in that. You know, Doster keeps winning the ball to there. Whack goes Chelsea Gilbert. Nothing there.
No advantage.
No advantage. Yep. It looks on the other side. Eloise Rowe, good save
big
there.
Save from Evans.
And Evans, another big save with a second one coming back at her. And great knockdown there from O'Malley. Ball's coming back again here, Carly. And ducks the head, steps in. And we're going to have
a bubble.
Pop, 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 pop. Goes the bubble. And O'Malley will take the ball at the top here. And she will have another opportunity.
Hannah's causing ruckus.
Right, she's throwing pens.
She's throwing pens.
I was going to say the nerves were in the first game, PM.
I know.
With a golden goal.
Just don't want to miss any of the stats.
O'Malley just lines up to wind. Pops it down the bottom. Eloise
Rowe with a quick stick.
Look at the feed, though, from Mel Williams. You can watch this on the replay. That was a really set-up offensive set. And you see here, ball travels down the back. Rowe on the back side. Everyone ball watching.
Yeah.
and just pops that one away. Mel Williams, great look for that assist. And we're out to a 7-1 game here on the Living Choice scoreboard. And
Eloise Rose hat trick for tonight, so that's her third already.
Well, Eloise hasn't been a prolific goal scorer in the competition this year. She certainly got on the board.
She seems to come to play finals times.
When the big stuff starts.
Trust me.
She does.
I know.
Lippy, he's just feeling it. How is it to be a coach, Lip?
Sometimes I wonder, Dave.
So ball to be one.
Glenelg picked up.
Oh, that's going to be a Glenelg ball for a chop.
Chop, chop.
Chop, chop, chop.
Clock just walking on now, so 30 seconds to go here, and Glenelg would definitely be looking to get on the board to try to cut that 6-goal deficit to a 5.
But Brighton being measly here. Did you see the work of Fuss and that coming from behind? They were blocking that pass up to get it down. And now Mortimer have
trying
to
work.
try and do it herself.
Finds Drury at the top.
Drury barges. There's a push there.
Ooh.
Shot had, but that one hasn't gone
Flings
any
it out wide.
further.
Vargas, check from Gilbert. Picked up by Thorne.
Still ball to be
Still
won.
on the ground. Gilbert and
Still
Thorne
ball to
running
be
straight
won.
through. Haynes picks it
Great
up.
work from Haynes as the whistle goes with the ball right in front of us. And we have a 7-1 game here at the half in this game that will decide who heads off to the big dance for 2020 for the women's competition and who will go and meet the winners of the last game, the Burnside Bears. And at the moment, it looks like Glenelg might be matching up against Burnside next week down at Woodville for all the prelims. And Woodville, such a beautiful ground down there. I don't know what it's like down there at the moment, Lip.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's always perfect down at Woodville. As we see the crowd just enjoying there. The halftime heroes are on. That dog runs a lot quicker than I ever did in my entire life or dreams. And he picks up a better ground ball, just as we say too, Lip.
Yes. Yep. Can he shoot a ball?
Can he shoot a ball? Oh yeah, trying to take out the spectators. He says, "Look at me. There's 2 touches. I'm going to do it myself." And we will have more fun than that in the second half here. Might go through some goal scorers quickly, PM.
So in that second term, we had 1 to Hayley Fuss, 1 to Williams, 1 to Rowe and Varga there. So a lot of different goal scorers there, but totaling it up to 7 with 2 to Indy and 3 to Elle, and the other 2 having 1 apiece. And for Glenelg, Karen Mortimer, that sole score on that backdoor cut in the first term.
Well, the funny thing is, I think they still have had 1 shot that has actually either made the keeper or made the cage. The rest of them have all been knocked down before. Yeah. So Brighton doing a fantastic job in the defence here. You know what? We might go and hear a word from some people who do fantastic job for us in being able to bring this to you. And they are our sponsors of LSA TV.
Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque location only 30 minutes from the Adelaide CBD, where you are just a stroll away from local shops and facilities and close to Brighton Beach and its seaside attractions. Imagine luxury living and 5-star facilities, a place that values your independence and offers a wide variety of lifestyle options. A place for you to call home. Welcome to Living Choice Woodcroft, a fully accredited village in southern Adelaide. Living Choice Woodcroft, where you have the choice of luxury and the luxury of choice. For more information on how you can become part of our community, please call 1800 502 524 or visit livingchoice.com.au. Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque location only 30 minutes from the Adelaide CBD, where you are just a stroll away from local shops and facilities and close to Brighton Beach and its seaside attractions. Imagine luxury living and 5-star facilities, a place that values your independence and offers a wide variety of lifestyle options. A place for you to call home. Welcome to Living Choice Woodcroft, a fully accredited village in southern Adelaide. Living Choice Woodcroft, where you have the choice of luxury and the luxury of choice. For more information on how you can become part of our community, please call 1800 502 524 or visit livingchoice.com.au.
And as the players have taken the field here for the second half in this semi-final to see who goes through to the grand final, we have Nikki Voisey setting the centre draw here, and the two 14s going up against each other again.
Back at it again.
Straight to the scorer's bench. Here we go.
And Karen she's just started to mosey that, but
yeah, but
straight out, and might have
Thorn wearing a little one there.
might have been a
Row to Fuss. Fuss split
Fuss.
dodge there.
Nice razzle-dazzle there from Fuss. But ball on the outer side, kicks it down.
Down to Row.
And Rowe, she's certainly put her hand up this evening, has she not?
Certainly.
And Doster, who I don't think I've ever seen Cassidy actually have a bad game in anything
No.
I've ever commentated. Steps inside, and there's the two memorial medalists, and that one just, Benitha medalists. And that one just goes to the left.
The backup.
Good
Brighton
competition between the current reigning Benitha medalists. So, ball goes out of bounds, but it is a Brighton ball.
Ball lost.
Ball lost.
Hold time.
I was going to say,
the 20th ball in there.
Yeah, I know.
there's obviously some kids in the trees just picking the balls up as they come through. Ball down the back here. Little bit of rolling there.
I was probably glad that we probably didn't have any balls to train with next week anyway if we made the next round. We lost that many tonight.
Doster down to Williams.
Williams just
looking to feed.
Looking to feed, looks to draw.
Staying dangerous down there.
And Zada Boatwright just covering left and right.
Two-man game with Doster and Williams there.
And
45. Thorn at the steps under.
good
Hot
crash.
pursuit. Fuss looking to draw the free space call.
Flag.
Instead gets the flag.
So ball is going to be up the top here. And again, Hayley, every time she gets the ball, she goes hard.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to draw those. So Hayley with the ball here. Lines up. She's got Rowe on the bottom corner. But you're going to have to be better than that to
Carly.
beat Carly,
Yeah.
who currently has
13 saves for Carly tonight. So doing a massive load of work, but she has received a lot of shots back. A couple of them just straight off the bat of each other. So as soon as it gets down, she's facing another one. So
doing a great
looking
job.
to clear here. Glenelg would love to get the ball out on a clear and get it down into their offense. They haven't had much of a showdown there.
They've had this where they've had
Bit
very,
right
very,
here.
very limited offensive opportunities tonight. And it's
Jury to
these-
here we
Brovnik,
go.
Brovnik, Morrison,
looks down.
Froud.
Oh, Froud pops that one. Just needs to put that on the cage and make the Brighton keeper actually have a save.
Like a lot of hook in that stick.
It did, didn't it?
Mm.
So ball is down the back, but this is what happens when you get behind by this many, and you just seem to want to have to go fast to the cage and fast to the cage. And Susie Lane not being worried by that one. But ball down the back here with Morrison. She's guarded there by O'Malley. Morrison kicks the ball back, looking for the double on Beckett. Beckett kicks it up to Mortimer. Mortimer just dancing on the toes. She looks like kicks
Load
it down
of
to Froud.
Froud.
One on the
Tries to
back
get a
corner.
step. Ball knocked down there. Evans back to Froud.
Good work there from Thorne. She's just...
Thorne knocking that. O'Malley bringing it down this right-hand side. Hot pursuit by Evans. Gets a step in front. Looking to push this fast transition here, does O'Malley, as she...
Oh.
Just
Bit
throws
of a
it
quick pass.
into the centre. And there's going to be
Should be a turnover here. Should be
Glenelg
a
ball.
Yep.
Doster
Kicked it.
kicking it.
So Doster would have to go behind,
She'll get
wouldn't she?
a
Doster would have to go
foul
behind
and
the
go
player.
behind.
She's off to the defensive end, but Cassidy definitely has to go back there.
She was looking ready to just head straight down.
She was like, yep,
Finds
no
Drury
damage.
down here on the left-hand side.
Drury kicks it down. and
Running it down. Finds Beckett.
So Beckett with the ball. Glenelg really need some scoreboard turnover here. 7-1 on the Living Choice scoreboard. We're about
Mortimer to Haynes.
4 minutes into the third term. Looks
Haynes
inside
finds-
Mortimer. And bang, she goes whoosh. And Karen Mortimer with her second of the game. And the second for the Glenelg Seahawks. And a good inside look there as we see here. Little razzle.
Haynes had 2 on her.
Bang, pops it there. And Lane not standing much of an opportunity.
Yeah, Mortimer's player went to go double the ball and just left her free.
Yep. Just see
Right
the
in
back
front
of
of
her hair,
cage.
and I thought, I'm going to cage here.
So, have we got a fight back here? Can Glenelg get another one and just start to
Well, the lights are just about to go out.
put
so
the pressure?
Glenelg haven't paid the bill, so the lights are about to go out. Linton wins again by 5.
You,
Oh my
you
God.
wish, Lip. That's the way you roll.
I'll go pull the plug.
And then we'll just see Lippy just in the corner, just rocking backwards and forwards.
Yep,
backwards
that's
and
it.
forwards.
Oh.
So, ball out to the side. Good work there, but picked up by Williams. Indy Williams, that
Finds
is.
Rowe. Over the shoulder take. Looking to bring it behind.
Good pressure down there from the defensive player in Drury. But Zeph Williams
Zeph
has
Williams
the ball.
looking to work it. So
Always-
two-man games on the 45 here.
Always seems to be a
Mangan and Varga.
always seems to be a Williams at X, doesn't there?
Always.
And plenty of scoreboard goes through there. So ball is down the back just again. Pops it there.
Fumbled
Evans.
pass. Evans picks it up. Johnston on a lead. Finds a space in the middle. Bringing it down the right-hand side. Lots of speed.
And
Lots of Brighton girls chasing behind. So probably looking...
and if she can move it
to
down,
settle
if
it.
she can move it down to X, there's players on the back side here, and one of them is Karen Mortimer, as Gilbert looks to go herself, but she's under immense pressure. Looks, steps, and that one's just gone wide again. So Glenelg starting to have a few more opportunities in front of the offensive cage here, and if they could get another one here and get it back to 4, anything is possible, as we've seen in these games tonight, Lip.
Yes, they are.
Sorry,
Certainly
was that the
indeed.
salt in the
Too
wound?
soon?
Ah, that's,
Too soon?
that's all right.
This is payback for last week. I'm going to ask all the questions.
That's fine. That's fine, Hannah. We were there.
So
Johnston working the 45.
Johnston just-
Fumbles.
Johnson outstepping herself.
I heard you. I heard you started your pre-season this week, Hannah.
Oh, we so did.
And, well, the
McDonald to Rowe.
Blue Warriors might be able to join you. You might be able to group sessions.
Group
Too
sessions,
soon?
Yeah, no.
Ball
Oh.
out the outer side here.
Varga on hot pursuit by Drury.
The 2 threes together. All the 3, 33. Has Varga. Has the ball. She has Williams
Kicks
up
it
the
across
top.
to O'Malley.
And Malley.
Looks to work the corner.
So Malley just assessing the options. She's got Doster coming behind.
Oh.
Steps down. Just misses the
Quick
handle of the
stick,
ball.
just a fumble on the quick stick. Morrison picks it up.
And she has Zeph Williams
Blazing
running
on the
with her.
left-hand side.
And Adalia Brokenshire
Gets a
going.
step. There's a
Indy
lot
Williams.
of numbers on her.
Indy Williams came from about 7 deep then to get in front of that. And that's that Brighton pressure, isn't it, in that ride?
Oh.
There's a advantage called. So
She's in here.
steps in. Oh, bang, and there goes
Brilliant
Jess Williams.
shot.
And 2 in a row from
Jess
the Glenelg
Morrison.
Seahawks. Jess Morrison gets the 3rd on the board for...
As we can see on the Living Choice
Replay.
here, Indy just
Oh,
goes for that
steps in.
check, and Morrison steps under, finds a whole lot of space
and through the 5-hole.
through that double team pressure.
Tucked it in really well then. She
Did.
did a mountain of work because she got it out of defence, ran all the way down, had 3 people covering her
Yep.
as well. So
And found
just
that gap.
She has come of age, this young lady, Jess Morrison, as a player.
Yep.
I think she's just lifted her game that another notch this season. Big time.
But another notch on the belt for Glenelg here, because we're back to a 7-3 game, and we've got about half the quarter to go in this third, and they call it the Premiership quarter lap. Can they get another one and just put a little bit more scoreboard pressure? But not when Doster can win it to herself constantly on that side.
Well, Brighton is scoreless at the moment. They haven't scored this quarter.
They have not
Yet.
yet. Agreed.
So, and you don't expect that of this Brighton Bombers side, but they've had opportunities.
They
Carly
have.
Evans has had a few saves. So they've certainly...
Saves. She's probably had about 15.
Oh, there we go. And we speak too soon because O'Malley just gets that one with a great feed again from Mel Williams over the top. And in the blink of an eye, though, Brighton can get one back on you. We see here
Living
on the...
choice replay.
The height of O'Malley was used here.
You
Just
see
gets
back
a
door
step
again.
back
Yep.
door
Oh.
on Sarah Haynes, who
And Zada Boatwright may have got trodden on then.
Nice little kick in the ankle. Get out of my way.
Something, but again, needed to be really watching those cutters coming through the
Yeah.
middle there on that defensive corner because there wasn't much happening.
And O'Malley used her height really well because Sarah a little bit shorter and they just, cut through with the stick in the air and just popped it up to her. And
So 8-3 is the scoreboard here at the Living Choice.
5-goal deficit. So
Lippy's still back on it here.
Still on the
Gamble
money.
responsibly.
that's it.
And we've got
Lucky I didn't put my house on it.
Drury. No, don't do that because otherwise you live like
I'll
me.
have to go to Living Choice and live there.
You will.
won't I?
Hey, that's why I put my house on it. I thought I'd have a room to live in. So Drury up against Doster. Again, out to the side there from Doster. She picks her own ball up, as she normally does. Normally draws two. And if they can
finds Varga in the middle.
Oh, good work there from Karen Mortimer, though. But look at the pressure.
Lots of Bomber jerseys there.
There is
Finds
three.
Zeph.
There
Three
was
bombers to one.
3 Bombers to 1, even with that lost ball.
Yep.
Even once Karen picked the ball up, she was swamped by the Bombers. Brigade in yellow, and Zeph works her way around the back. She went one.
Lots
too
of
many
pressure there.
spins.
Flicks it into turnover from Fitzner, who
So-
will now get the clear.
And she's
pick
got
up.
Borovnik in the middle, and if Borovnik can, great pickup from Borovnik. She's got Haynes on
She
the
can
outer
keep working.
side.
She has Haynes on the inside. Well,
So there's gotta
Haynes
be-
down
Haynes
low,
is-
Haynes in the middle.
Haynes everywhere.
Oh,
Ooh, bit of a fumble. Still safe.
Oh,
Not
that's a hold
longer
and nothing
picked up.
called.
Ooh.
So they're letting them play out here. Gilbert down the back with the ball. Has the ball. There's two up here. Mortimer has no one on her at the moment. And Gilbert steps inside, pops that one just to the right. And that's coming back with interest because that's a swipe. And
so there was no
Haynes.
different to the one about 2 seconds ago.
Right. But Haynes gets to stand behind Doster as Doster brings the ball up through McDonald. And McDonald is under pressure from the white shirts, but just, that one, ground ball to be won here. And Gilbert just didn't take it with her.
Thorne down to Williams.
They really
Zephyr.
need those little 1%ers, don't they?
Yep. Could hurt.
So comes back down the back here for the Brighton Bombers. And we have Varga kicking the ball back. Williams, she's already got 2 or 3 assists tonight. And I'm probably
Three
not
on
even
my
and I'm
record.
not even counting them, but Williams looks inside, steps into Indy. Indy steps around. She can turn back. No.
Zeph to Indy.
That was just the Williams show. Williams to
Mel
Williams
to
to
Zeph.
Williams.
Zeph does a razzle dazzle, clears it out to Indy. Looking to work this top right side, a 2-man game here with Thorne and Williams.
Now, Thorne's got her knee really heavily strapped there. Is there any issue with Ab and her knee?
She's had a bit of a niggle and just thought to play it
I don't
safe,
think
got
that
it strapped for a...
Anything wrong with her knee when she can walk past you like that when she puts on the Jets?
So still back down the back here. Zeph with the ball. Looks inside. Indy cut.
Backdoor there from Indy.
I reckon it might
Backdoor
be
from
just
Cole.
a little fashion statement at Brighton at the moment with your knee.
Good work
getting your
there
knee
from
bandaged.
Fitzner. But Zeph Williams, too much on that one. Pops that up the top, and we've got a 9-3 game here in the blink of an eye. Although
You can see here, she just manages to get a tiny
Talia.
bit of free space just over Talia.
And Talia doing a great job there in the defence with what she can get away with. But
She's been doing a mountain of work down there. Just a moment ago. She caused that turnover down there behind, flicked it into Carly, then jetted straight on out and got the clear, found Brovnik in the middle, and that almost set the Seahawks up for a goal there.
So she's told Abby to come out to the right. So Doster working really hard in this centre draw. Mortimer is trying to sneak that.
I just think she knows that when she goes that way, she
doesn't get much power on
she
that
goes
forward.
The other way.
Oh, but Thorne just in the right spot at the right time, and when it's your game, the ball seems to bounce to you.
Yep.
So we have a 9-3 game here while Glenelg got the first 2 of this quarter and Brighton was scoreless. They've evened it up, and we're back to that 6-goal game. As I can smell rain out here now. See how good I am. As
Doster gets down to row.
And if you've got rain and you've got some leaking gutterings, verandas, carports,
pipes,
roofing, all of that, get in touch with Traditional on tradvc.com.au or 8376 3639. Tell them Lippy and the PM sent you, and they will. I'm sure they'll knock something off.
Yeah, they'll give you 5%.
5%. Oh, 5% on Lippy, maybe 5% on the PM. There's 10. Just keep telling them LSA TV sent you, and I'm sure they will look after you down there, Suts. The Sutses.
He might give you a glass of red.
Hey, nothing wrong with that either. And if you're ting off the bar,
off the pipe.
that's a save to the goalie. Always goes down to the goalie.
Yep.
PM.
Noted.
Because the goalie made you shoot it there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should know that, being an attacker.
Yeah.
Not an attacker.
Oh, you keep telling me you're an attacker.
Might not be an attacker, but it's still leading in the crease faster shot.
But she keeps telling me she's good. She's an attacker.
So Taylor Mangan just loses the handle of the ball there and picked off. Got under a lot of
Evans
pressure.
clears it to
But
Evans.
again, just these
Picked up by Morrison under a lot of pressure there from McDonald. There'll be a push call.
And they're making simple mistakes.
As you can see, the Bombers girls already setting up with that lots of pressure.
There's 3 on 1 here, so they've got to be 2 loose. Dana Johnson, and we're going to have the end of the quarter, and what we thought was going to be a Glenelg winning that quarter just got held up really quickly. There, goal scorers for that quarter there, PM?
We had Zeph Williams with 1 and Colleen O'Malley with the backdoor feed from Mel. So they made up the Bombers 2 to take them to that top score of 9. And for Glenelg Seahawks, we had Jess Morrison and Cara Mortimer, the 2 goal scorers, making them to the 3. So still a 6-goal deficit for the Seahawks, But
you see here, that pressure that was just that last little 30 seconds. Jess Morrison got the ball. She had players up, but she couldn't feed that because there were so many on her. The penalty was called.
And they had already set up the double team.
And you had one
set up
coming
to
from
cut
behind.
off the midfield. They're all set low.
But the work, and that's just the work rate of the Bombers' defence across the field at the moment. And if they keep playing ball like that, they are going to go a long way in this season 2020 because you need to have really good silky stick skills to get through that sort of pressure. And just like that, though, Glenelg just dropping the pass, ball hitting the ground, they get it back, but then they're under pressure again. And you know what? When you're under pressure,
we go to the ads.
You go straight to your sponsors.
Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque location only 30 minutes from the Adelaide CBD, where you are just a stroll away from local shops and facilities and close to Brighton Beach and its seaside attractions. Imagine luxury living and 5-star facilities, a place that values your independence and offers a wide variety of lifestyle options. A place for you to call home. Welcome to Living Choice Woodcroft, a fully accredited village in southern Adelaide. Living Choice Woodcroft, where you have the choice of luxury and the luxury of choice. For more information on how you can become part of our community, please call 1800 502 524 or visit livingchoice.com.au.
Well, I'll tell you what we do need here is a fourth quarter and a fourth quarter comeback of 6 goals, or in Lippy's case, 1, because he'll at least be on the money. But a fourth quarter, as Hannah's just
I know, she
marking
just...
her turf out here.
Hey, God, she thinks she rules the place. Just 'cause she's
I'm getting comfy.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey,
just
she's,
laid back here. Jeez.
Found her spot now.
Yeah,
Has the PM.
PM, yeah.
Look at her, just legs up.
Jeez.
Feet
Anyone
up.
think she's running the country or something? You know, like, really?
I mean, not the role of PM or anything.
Wow.
Well, you've got to know your rule. Does the PM?
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to argue with it. Jeez.
And we
Hate
are
to be a coach.
ready.
Yeah.
So we're ready to go here for the fourth quarter. Brighton certainly looking like they are ready to head into another grand final. And what have Glenelg got to try and stop this onslaught as Cassidy Doster does what she normally does, kicks it over. And that
Finds Thorne in the middle, down to Rowe.
is such a common play through the centre for the Brighton Bombers.
Down to Williams, and this is where the cuts start coming through, and if they can manage to get some space on the back door, this is where it becomes really dangerous for the Glenelg Seahawks. So Mel working behind, switching hands, waiting for these cutters to come, kicks it to Rowe. Rowe finds Williams.
Oh,
but
save there
saved
from Evans,
by
another
Evans. Her 15th for the night, so she's definitely been doing a mountain of work down there for the Seahawks.
So
Drury bringing it down. Fumble there, lots of pressure from Fuss.
And a left-hand save there from the goalie too. She's
Yep.
done both sides. So ball down the back.
Clearing down, Evans bringing it down. Guarded by Rowe, causing a turn back. Fumbled over the ball, but manages to pick it up.
And
Intercepted there
the question was
by
asked.
Rowe. Doster one-on-one with the goalie. Drury coming in. Left-handed shot.
Save there
Massive
again
save from Evans.
And
Massive.
Tracy Rice asked on the LSA TV on the Facebook, does anyone know why Brighton are wearing black armbands?
Yes,
Well,
because
In
of Nat.
memory of Nat Owens' mum.
So and
Every
we-
team wore them.
We did mention that in the first game tonight, and Nat Owen's mum unfortunately passed away with cancer
From a
This-
long fight. So
this week.
sending lots of love to Nat and her family.
We've been giving Nat hugs all night, so
No harm in giving her another one. So lots of love, Nat.
and I'm going back through a few of these comments here as the game just goes about. Good there from Morrison, but gets cut off. Morrison bang,
Manages to find one.
puts another one on the cage and puts another one in. So Morrison there, we'll see on the Living Choice replay. And then I'll get to some comments throughout the night as I've just managed to get them back up.
Manages to get a step on O'Malley there. Works really way through.
Bang.
The
Right low between the legs of Susie Lane.
The great Robert Lawson, Henry Lawson, says we're looking at the bugs. Well, that's when we were looking
That's
at the
when
bugs.
we were at the
'cause,
start of the
We're
game.
still impressed with the bugs down here, Henry.
They're still there.
Mary Pickett said great goal, Indy. Jono Kiplock said they're doing a great job, though, any minute now. And again, Maddie Copeland goes, number 11. So she was all over that early. Go El Rowe. And Jono Kiplock says, Tony Watts, don't try and understand the umpiring. I can't. Well, that's from you, Jono, not from me. I think the ladies are doing a fantastic job out here. And Maddie Copeland says Eloise as well. Georgia Latch says Thorny. Paul Fisher says, great job, bud. And Chris Plum says 12-6 end score. So the one and only.
Mr. Plum.
Mr. Plummy's online
Mr.
as
Plum.
well.
Ah.
We hope you're doing well, Plummy. And, yeah, we hope, are you okay? Because we are thinking of our Victorian brothers and sisters.
Brighton bring it down. Looking to slow it down, really look for those high percentage shots. Thorne to Williams. Williams down to Rowe, working on the bottom corner. Down to Mel Williams. Big feeder tonight. 4 assists down for Mel Williams. So playing a big role in that aspect.
And we had a poll up tonight, guys. It was who would win this tonight in the first quarter. And it came out 74%, 76% in Brighton's play. As another big save there from Evans. And another big save from Evans. Again, she's doing them
straight
and
back
another
to back.
pick off there from
3
Evans.
straight saves from Evans there.
So 9-4 is the game here. And a little bit of excitement there.
I don't think Eloise Rose expected that so easy. She sat there having a picnic with no one around her.
So you see on the back side here, and Carly looking for it. Carly goes, oh, there it is. Let's have that one. And that was after the first save as well.
There's a
And
yellow.
we're going to see a yellow card here. And that
Johnston.
is going to Dana Johnson. And she will find herself sitting down for 2 minutes for a rest. And we have a timeout called on Brighton. So Brighton coaching staff just going to have a bit of a chat about their man-up opportunity. They're up by 5 at the moment. Certainly haven't had it all their own way this evening. But they have been good on the scoreboard. So, and again, a couple other... Georgia Latch says, yay, Jess. So that was obviously for Jess's goal there. Craig Schick's watching. Wendy Walsh is watching. And Paul Fisher, big shout out to you again, mate. You are watching.
Craig Schick is watching.
Craig Schick is watching.
Was he doing his homework, ready for tomorrow's game or something, is he?
No, the in the crease man that is Craig Schicker is over everything. He is. And when you get past Craig Schicker, then you find out Warren Brown's also watching. So big shout out to you, Was over in WNA. It's a beautiful night here. I don't know what it's like over in WA, but beautiful night here.
It's probably the warmest night I've been at West Beach for a long, long time watching lacrosse.
It is.
Because Marty hasn't had to bring the heater out for the first time.
No, well, he's been filling the gas bottle up for us.
And didn't need it tonight.
Didn't need it.
No.
The luxury of being part of the LSA TV team.
As we have one of our Australian contracted players just sneak up behind us there. We had a few of them tonight.
Jeez.
And away.
And away he goes.
Simultaneously comes and goes.
Just move along there, young Cody Watts.
I was watching out here. Cody was down here, and Jack Price obviously down here as well, shooting a few bombs with Henry Haskett tonight, earlier on.
Yep.
So good to see that they're still getting on the cage, even.
Haven't we got another contracted player here?
Yeah, we
next
do.
to us, the
We
PM.
do. Yeah, she's all right. She is.
Did she draw her own?
Yeah. She's good with crayons, you know.
Yeah, she must have photocopied one.
No, PM is good.
You have started a war.
So speaking of war, we got Zeph Williams bringing the ball down into offense, kicks it over to Indy Williams.
Down to Mel. So man up are the Bombers. They'll be looking to make the most of this.
We might even see a red
Is it
card
a
in the
1-4-1
commentary
here?
box.
They're into a 1-4-1.
1-4-1 in the man up,
Oh.
steps inside, and O'Malley just
O'Malley keeping the ball safe.
pops out. Are we gonna give out red cards in the commentary box at some point?
Yeah, you get a red card for that comment.
Jeez, I'd be happy for that. I'll take 5 minutes for that and out of the game.
Oh, big push there from Jess Morrison. And you know what, Hannah? Lippy said he'd be happy to take anything tonight because he's had one of those nights. And I tell you, if you need a rest, why wouldn't you go to Living Choice, livingchoice.com.au on 1-800-502-524.
I think being a coach in lacrosse, you need a rest, and Living Choice could be a good.
Would be the perfect opportunity, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would indeed.
In their three centres, and Indy Williams steps again, cut and butter. She sort of does that a bit, doesn't she? Gets in and out. Doster, and that
gets
is going
that
to
free space call.
So Brighton's pressure just really starting to wear on the Seahawks as Jess Morrison lines up. But they look for this one on the outer side here. Indy's lined up there too. And they've got Mel on the bottom corner. So Mel just seems to back off. Kicks it to Thorne, who kicks it over to Zeph. Down to Mel. So Williams to Williams to Williams.
There's still a man up.
And ball back up the top. Oh, steps inside. Someone stepped over.
Grass monster.
But we're going to have free space there again, and O'Malley will have the opportunity this time. So O'Malley with the ball. Up the top.
Right in the middle here.
Limited time left on this penalty, I believe.
With the left as well.
So O'Malley steps out, looks up the top. She's
numbers out here on the left-hand side.
Williams.
Williams to Williams.
Williams steps inside, looks down. Runs through, looks back to Williams, and Williams goes bang to Williams. And that was Indy to Mel. And with Mel having given out plenty of assists herself, she gets one back, and that should be Mel's first for the night.
That is Mel's first for the night. Indy just getting under, drawing those players, which leaves Mel free right on the doorstep.
just the Glenelg defence just all rushed to that ball, leaving
Especially-
Mel on the back
Especially in
corner.
man
Especially
down.
when you're playing a man down, you do not leave your bottom corners.
So another one there for the Brighton Bombers. They are marching onward to the 2020 Living Choice State League Women's Grand Final. And you can't see Glenelg getting 6 back at this late stage of the fourth quarter.
One more goal back would be absolutely fantastic.
10-5.
Good buddy. Oh, not 10-4, good buddy. 10-5, good buddy.
You know, I'm just trying to push it out here. Phil Shinnick's watching. Richard Smith's watching as the centre draw is had there.
Illegal procedure. So Jess
Might
Morrison
be
will
the-
give the goal. Get the ball.
Get the goal.
Get the goal.
I don't know.
Hey, speaking of get the
Oh,
Lucky she's only drinking solo.
okay.
goal, get the goal. Well,
That's what happens when
what
you're in year
Australian-
12 and you get no sleep.
That's what Australian contracted players do, isn't it?
Yep.
They
We
look
only
after
drink
their
solo.
body.
They should be drinking water.
Because you can slam it down fast,
I already
for a big hard
had my
thirst.
bottle of water. It's
Good
gone.
girl, Hannah.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm impressed.
No, everyone
you.
needs a little bit of sugar in their diet. If you've seen my diet, it looks like I've had a lot.
A little or
No.
a little a lot.
That's not just sugar, mate. That's KFC.
Oh,
Well,
there's a fumble pass from Gilbert to Evans. So turnover there.
good work there from
Varga to Rowe.
and Rowe will bring it up.
Rowe looking to bring it on. Got Gilbert and Morrison on her. Push call,
Oh,
advantage.
kicks it down, and Indy just knocks it to herself. She's got Karen Mortimer in front of her, steps behind her.
Oh.
Good check there from Mortimer.
Great pickup.
No call. Lippy's shaking his head here. Might have thought that popped the bubble, but
Williams
play it on.
to
we say.
Doster.
And hey, big
Brighton still man up at the moment.
another big shout out to the one and only Geordie Watts. I'm allowed to do that. G'day,
Oh my
John.
God.
How you doing?
That's number 3.
Oh, well, she's watching this great women's lacrosse that we do bring to you on LSA TV as Abby Thorne absolutely carved a path for herself there and just lost it at the last minute. And look at her going back, chasing,
Ella Jury.
and that would have to be another save for
Oh, it must have been an advantage there.
Charlie Evans. Advantage must have been called. I didn't actually see anything there. I was looking at the other end. So, Living Choice Player of the Game is what we should be thinking about. But before we do that, while we've got this lull down in this Glenelg offense at the moment, hey, for all your building and roofing, guttering and carport needs, get in touch with Traditional Group on tradvc.com.au on 8376 3639, and they will look after you. Just tell them LSA TV sent you, and they'll give you the best prices possible with the best quality work. So, yeah, so on our Living Choice Player of the Game, what's your thought process here? Oh, there's a little slap.
Oh, so
A yellow.
just as Glenelg
And
bring their player back to be even, Williams sent off with a yellow card.
it's funny, through my ear, I heard a lot of yays down on the Glenelg supporters end there. There was almost a relief there. But Indy will find
So this is a
herself.
big moment for the Glenelg side.
So,
They can capitalise off of this.
That is a big moment because Lippy still keeps his house.
so 2 minutes, kicks it down. But Brighton is still putting immense pressure on, even though they've got a player down. And a great knockdown there, and it's gone straight to the stick of O'Malley. And
Lots of
she's
double
under
team pressure.
But they've got to get
Kicks
the
it
pressure.
up to McDonald. McDonald, Mangan. Mangan bringing it down. Streams
Mangan
of
with the pace. So this could open up here. She's got Fuss on one side. No one going to her. Mangan steps in and goes bang. Thank you very much. And in a man-down situation, Brighton bring one back the other way. And Glenelg just nothing going right for them in the offensive end tonight.
Mangan with the Jets.
Yeah, she just gets her step in front, and that slide is very late. And she's already got her momentum, got her speed. Time to think about it and places the shot perfectly.
And Talia just not getting over to her. She was covering her man on her backside, but she should have had a little bit more talk from the other player behind there telling her to go. And instead, but you saw the release of the Brighton pressure when Glenelg put pressure on that first initial contest. But once that ball moved, they were always
they're
a
on the
step
back
ahead,
foot.
and they run into an open goal, one-on-one with the keeper. So we've got an 11-4 game, which is making Lippy's
7-goal lead for the Bombers.
a lot harder with that 5 goals, Lip.
Yep.
And Doster, ball up. Mortimer just not Didn't
Evans
pick the
picking
ground
it
ball.
up.
So that might have popped a bubble.
No.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
The call was there. See, Lip, I'm all over it.
Yeah, it's
So,
probably it was the 5th bubble.
Well, you're still popping it. So, call there. And Glenelg with an opportunity here. But Brighton setting up really well in the defence. And that penalty is released.
In here.
Oh,
So,
just wide.
penalty release there, 2 minutes. And ball is down the back with Glenelg. So we're even here. Indy served her 2-minute penalty. And everyone is back to even numbers as we see Morrison with the ball on O'Malley. Morrison using her pace, steps back, just throwing the ball down. Well done there from Evans. And a good save from the keeper there, getting down to that one quite well.
Yep, that's her 4th for tonight. And a fumbled ball there, but Gilbert manages to pick it up. So still, Glenelg still with possession at the moment.
And we see here on the Living Choice replay. No, we're live now. Sorry. Oh, this is a replay. Sorry, Jess Morrison just
This is
gets
live.
down, steps down, and Mortimer has that shot. So ball to be won down the back now, and good work there from Beckett. So a push is deemed to be on VAR. Oh, no.
No push call. She's
Big
going to
call.
have dwindled the lines, so that's a
no.
turnover.
No, she's been called for pushing back into her. She was actually inbounds there, so she's using her body to pick the ball up. Anyway,
Rightio. So we
anyway,
hear the bell
the creator,
indicating the last 2 minutes.
and the creator has a way, always has a way of evening up. But 2-minute bell.
Mangan to Doster, Doster to Fuss. Fuss up the top. Looking to really just slow it down, run down the clock. I think it's pretty close
And while
to
they,
hearing that song.
while they run,
Oh, that song sung a long time ago. The large lady, she came out.
So we can see here, just Brighton really holding it out. Doster
Mangan looking inside, Doster. So
up to Fuss.
Living Choice Player of the Game. Where are your thoughts at the moment? I don't mind Eloise Rose game, to be honest.
Same with me.
I agree. So I think she's had her hat trick for today, and she did a lot of work, feeding, cutting, a lot of the ground balls.
So that if the PM's on you, you're going to be all right. Lip, your thought process?
Oh, I'm with you.
Yep.
Yeah. Whatever the PM says. You
Whatever the
can't
PM says,
You
don't
can't
argue.
argue. Nah, because otherwise she'll hit you anyway. So
Not wrong.
And another save there for the
she's like
Brighton
that when she
keeper.
plays as well.
Hey, Lip, it was that day yesterday, mate, but are you okay?
I'm okay, mate.
Okay.
Why is no one asking me?
Oh, because we know you're
I'm the one
okay.
been slaughtered this game.
So, yeah, so I think, and that could just about...
Oh, ring-a-ting-ting.
The cookie jar
Ah.
just fell off the top shelf.
Damn, that could have made her 4.
Maybe we'll have to assess that Living Choice Player of the Game one-on-one with the keeper and
I
just
just
nutting
think
the
there was
bar.
a little bit too much pain
And there's a
on that bar.
turnover. Mortimer's starting with a quick start in the last 2 minutes. So after getting that bubble popper,
Nothing going right. Nothing going right.
she went to free start, but obviously you can't do that in the last 2 minutes.
So it's the one that got picked up.
So
Oh,
ball is done, and we see
The game is
congratulations to the Brighton Bombers Women's State League team. They are off to the 2020 Living Choice State League Women's Grand Final.
in a couple of weeks at the Bomber Dome.
It is a couple of weeks at the new improved Bomber
Bomber
Dome
Dome.
under lights.
Yeah.
And we look forward to being down there, as do the Brighton Bombers women. Congratulations to the coaching staff of the Brighton Bombers as well. Done a great job with this outfit so far, and they have one more to go in their back-to-back title games. Actually, it'll be a triple, won't it?
Triple.
Sorry, I didn't want to rub that in, Lip. But, yeah.
Triple. Three-peat.
It'll be a three-peat.
Three-peat.
And they are looking the goods at the moment. And can anyone challenge this Bomber women's team in the possession that they are going on? Now, Glenelg get to reset. They get another crack at it. But they come up against Burnside. And they're going to have to find some offensive scoring because Brighton just shut it down tonight.
Yes, they did indeed. As Brighton do, Brighton's offence and riding, wherever you are all over the field, Brighton just smother you. So they're not an easy team to try to get through and score goals on, but, you know, to Glenelg, they fought well.
They did fight well. Tom Emery says 1 to go Bombers, so that is obviously 1 to go for the grand final from Tom there. And we had Michael Hood and Glenn still watching, and Esther Lavelle says, replying to Chris Plum, she goes 11-4 actually, Chris. So, you know, a little bit of shots fired right there too.
Plum, yeah.
So we've got, we'll have Eloise Rowe coming over to us very shortly to have a bit of a chat with us here in the commentary group. And as we see Hannah there, just on live screen, just looking at her phone.
Oh my goodness,
Look
this
at
is
that,
so
hey?
awful.
Doing her great work as normal. on her Instagram, you know, just putting her name out there as well, you know,
Look
like
at that,
all
hey?
over the place.
No!
Hannah.
How could you do this to me, Chris?
Christian just going a little there. Bob Perham says, great work, girls.
Oh my goodness! Stop!
That's why we have great cameramen.
Come on, Hannah.
And
You're
on
normally
that,
all over that. You're normally all over it, Hannah. You normally
Caught
like it
out.
to be on the camera. And
Caught out.
taken off of one superstar.
yeah,
and
because the thing is, she's a little bit shy, Hannah, because she's normally never on TV like this. Because they're always
Get out of town.
out of the
Get out of
game.
town.
All right, come on. Let's go over this way. Are you coming, Lip? Oh, no. Hannah and I'll go over there. Oh, yeah, keep it on.
Shit.
As we just get ourselves organised.
I'm caught.
Jeez, Hannah.
Hannah's a first timer here, Eloise. Look at this. Was she this uncoordinated in the under-19 Australian team?
Yeah, pretty bad.
Pretty bad. That's good.
I literally just can't win tonight. It's
Hey,
fine.
congratulations. Obviously, the Brighton Bomber women now off to the big dance in 2020. You must be
Yeah.
pleased with that.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Pretty
Yeah.
exciting. And your own game tonight. Got on the
Yeah.
scoreboard. You haven't been on the scoreboard
Insane.
hugely this year. You get
Missed
bits
a
and
few.
pieces. Missed a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, obviously, was spoken about 3-1 at quarter time, and Trish and that pulled you in, and then that second quarter, Glenelg, you got out a bit to that 7-1 lead at the half. Glenelg come back with a couple.
Yeah, they always come out fighting hard. Like, if we get the first step, they're always straight on our tail, though. So,
Yep.
always a good fight.
But you had plenty of shots tonight. Carly Evans did a great job in the cage for Glenelg,
Yeah.
as did Susie Lane. She made a
Yeah,
couple of real
yeah,
late
pretty good
saves.
saves,
So, yeah. But you're looking forward to 2 weeks' time now? You get a week off?
Yeah, we'll be good. Yeah,
Yeah.
ready to go. So,
And
Get a nice relaxing week
yeah,
off.
week off, hopefully. Yeah.
And any shout-outs to the fam or the while we're here?
Oh, my grandma and papa sitting over there.
Okay, well, they can watch it back. Give a big shout-out on LSA TV. No, you had an outstanding game tonight, and your work rate both up the field and through the offensive end. And it must be great having the Williams sisters, and you've got Colleen, and you've got
Yeah.
Doster, and
Team
you've got
full. Yeah.
and you've got, and the list goes on with Thorne, and then
No
the
weak
list-
links.
Yeah.
So it must be really great when you get down to the offensive end, and Mel Williams is a general down there at
Yeah,
X, and
controls it for us.
if it's
Yeah.
not Mel, it's Zeph, and then it's not Zeph, it's Indy or
Somebody's there.
someone
Yeah.
yourself. Must be great to have that sort of ball fed to you when you're sitting on the back
it's
corner.
gonna fall in stick every time. Don't
Hey?
have to do much.
You just put it away.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we loved your game tonight.
Yeah, amazing game.
Thank you.
Amazing, and we wish you all the very best for the grand final in 2
Thank
weeks.
you.
And who knows? Maybe there's a medal coming if you keep that sort of game up for the next next game.
We'll see.
You know what? Shoot for the sun, because if you miss, you'll be amongst the stars.
Oh my God, stop.
Hey, and we are
joke.
amongst
You're the
stars
guy.
now. We are. All right, we'll let you get back to the girls because we know you want to have a chat. But fantastic job tonight, Louise.
Well done.
And really, really good. Hannah's a wrap for you. Look at her. All right. And Hannah, and the professional that Hannah is can come and turn back here. Hannah just walks up. Hannah runs her own show here like this. All right.
Oh, Lordy.
So we are. Yeah, you're good. Thanks, Eloise. Great game. All right. So we're going to finish off here. Looking that way. Hey, we'll come out in the light. Come out in the light. There we go. Look at that.
Weird, like okay. There we go.
It's like chalk
Look at
and
this.
cheese, isn't it? I don't know which one's which.
God.
Anyway, look, couple of big thank yous tonight. We've obviously had Braden on the camera first. We've got Christian here at the moment, and he does take a good picture of us too. Obviously,
Caught out. Thanks, Christian.
Linton Arscott, after coming up against the first game and losing like that, to be able to come and sit in the commentary box and offer us the insights that he does, it's fantastic from Linton. We look forward to having Linton now for the rest of the final series as well.
Lucky us.
It is great. To Marty Baker, who produced tonight and does a great job behind the scenes. There he is. No one hears us if you don't see him. And you don't see him, so you do hear us. Does that make sense? And the one and only, the PM.
Thanks.
It's
Thanks,
great to have you on board in LSA TV. And so on behalf of myself, congratulations to the Brighton Bombers. Congratulations to the Burnside Bears. We look forward to the Burnside and Glenelg.
Yeah, another big clash next week.
Prelim next
Seahawks and the Bears. So
it is down at Woodville. The men's are on tomorrow. Oh, it's here next. Okay, so the prelim final will be here on Friday night. We're just making stuff up as we go now.
yeah, we just hope for the best.
But tomorrow,
Something will be right.
some huge games on LSA TV, weather permitting.
Yeah.
Down at East Torrens Payneham Lacrosse Club, you have Glenelg and Brighton in the playoff to go to see who goes through the grand final. And we also have Burnside and Woodville playing off for the knockout game.
Yep.
So we wish those teams the very best. On behalf
best of luck to everyone across all the grades for any start off to your final seasons. And may the best teams win in each division.
May they win. May they go to overtime. May they go to golden goal, and may it be exciting.
May it be exciting.
Yeah. So on behalf of Hannah Goff, the crew, and myself, Tony Watts, until the sticks are swinging tomorrow, we'll see you very, very soon. Stay safe.